brain is the most sophisticated machine known to man, and creativity its most powerful asset. If I'm going to boost my creative skills in just 1 month, I need a creative guru to get me going. At the California State University, San Bernardino is one of the leading lights in the world of creativity research. Dr. James Kaufman is a firm believer that not only can creativity be learned, it can even be measured. In other words, he's a maverick.
I've written about 25 books and more than 250 papers, and they're all at the same basic essence of what makes us creative. How can we become more creative?
You've written a play as well, haven't you?
I've actually written about 15 plays and musicals. Actually, the first one that I had staged was staged in Australia.
Oh, what was it called?
It was called Sweet as Cinnamon. It was about a serial killer.
Oh, well, that's
Charming.
good to know. James, I'm always looking for ways to improve.
Okay, now that we got that serial killer thing out of the way, let's make me more creative.
What I'd like to do is to find out where you are right now with your creativity. And I'm going to give you a little test.
I'm used to tests.
The first test I'm going to give you is called the alternate uses test. It's going to look at your divergent thinking. We look at divergent thinking as a component of creativity, where whenever you get an idea, the first thing that has to happen is you have to get many different ideas.
I'm ready.
How many different uses can you think of for a shoe?
You're going to do these tests with me, right?
Go.
It can be a hotel for ants. It could be a plant holder. You could use it as a drum. We could use it as a new cologne, shoe odor. Oh, you could use it as a doorstop. You could use it as a weapon, as a boxing thing to beat people. You can use it to kill flies.
So I'm going to give you a different test. I'm going to draw some very basic shapes, and I want you to then take 2 minutes, go.
Any ideas how you'd finish this? It's known as the Torrance drawing test. It's not about your actual drawing ability, but open-mindedness and how well you can think outside the box.
And your time is up. Hands down. Let's see what you did. Explain your drawing to me.
So I've done a thing called the circle of life. So we start out as a butterfly, then we become a snail with a shell, and then we transform into a human lifting weights. He basically then becomes a butterfly. How's that going with you?
Does this happen to you a lot?
Yes, it does.
So basically you're saying you see a mollusk-rooted nature of mankind.
You've got it, that's it.
Do you often smell cheese when you're not aware of anything happening?
I don't know about cheese, but I think someone has been sniffing the magic markers.
Are you ready for the next test?
I'm ready.
What I'd like you to do is to think of a different thing for each triangle that you might do with it. You can fold it, you can rip it, you can do whatever you want. Okay, let's go.
All right. That's one. I'm gonna make some mini triangles.
These tests may seem a bit odd, but they actually assess divergent thinking, your ability to find many solutions.
And use this triangle as a stem.
And divergent thinking is the single most important component of creativity.
Igloo. Throwing star. That's a house with a blue door. Johnny Happy Face.
A fine job, Todd. Are you ready for another test?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. What if people could not wear clothing?
We would be more in touch with nature. Animals in the wild would stay in the wild because they'd be afraid to come out and see what they see. The weight loss industry would boom. Visiting old age homes would be awkward. Shaving cream would be huge. Tanning, we would all, geez, we need a lot of sunscreen actually.
You're done, Todd. That's good.